Okay, hi. Today we'll be talking about reflection, and what we want to do for this in this video is to walk through some of the practice questions in the worksheet on reflection. Okay, all right. Now, in we will be in page 5. All right, let's start off with the questions in section A. All right, the letter C is placed in front of the plane mirror. Okay, so which diagram shows the image drawn correctly? Now, when we talk about mirror, okay, now notice the mirror here. Okay, now the one in front is actually on the left, and then the one within the mirror is the part on the right. So what is going on is, right, in the mirror you actually see, like, how we normally draw is we will normally draw lines to tell us that this part is actually in the mirror. Okay, alright, so the letter C is placed in front of the plane mirror, meaning this is the one. Okay, and this would be the one, so the answer is in either A or D. And take note that when you're in the mirror, your image is laterally inverted. So here, the image that is laterally inverted is D. Okay, so this one is actually a lot of common sense. Okay, but the key word here is to look for a laterally inverted image. Okay, alright, so this is question 1. Okay, question 2. In the reflection of an object placed in front of a plane mirror, the object form is at a position greater than twice the distance of the object. So this is wrong, right? It should be the same distance, right? Same distance. So the distance from the mirror to the object and the distance from the mirror to the image should be the same. Now, larger in size, wrong, should be the same size. Okay, there should not be any increase or decrease in size because we're talking about a plane mirror. Okay, smaller than the object, no, same size again. So yes, D is the one where we are looking for laterally inverted. Okay, now the other characteristics are, it is a virtual image. Okay, and it is also upright. Right, so we have five characteristics for our reflection in a plane mirror. Okay, number 3, the diagram shows a ray of light reflected by a plane mirror. Which of the following is the angle of reflection? So where is our angle of reflection? This is our incident ray, this is our reflected ray, and the angle of reflection is simply the angle between the normal and the reflected ray. So this is the R that we're looking for. Now before R, we have to look for our I. Okay, what is given is 40. So using the 40, we can find the value of our I. Now, then the normal and the mirror form a 90 degrees. So I must be 50 degrees. By law of reflection, I equals to R. So R would also be 50 degrees. So angle of reflection 50 degrees C. Number 4, it is stated in one of the laws of reflection that, the answer here would be A. The incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal all lie in the same plane, right? Same plane meaning is in the same. You can imagine it to be. You can draw it on a piece of paper, and it won't reflect in a third dimension. Okay, so we have 2 laws of reflection. This is the first law. The second law would be the I equals to R. Okay, number 5. The perpendicular distance of the image from the mirror and the perpendicular distance of the object from the mirror. So image from mirror, object from mirror, they should be equal in length. Okay, right. 6. The image that is formed in the plane mirror is laterally inverted. Yes, correct. Answer is A. Now, it is upright. Yes. Not laterally inverted. Nope. Upside down, nope. Larger than, nope. Okay, so answer here is just A. Now, next, 7, I will put it a star here because this is a very important skill to hone. Now, a ray of light from a small light bulb strikes a plane mirror as shown in the diagram. Where is the image of the bulb formed? Okay, now, so the image, if you the is one of the most important skill to master, is to locate that where the image is under reflection of a plane mirror. So the image should be at position Q. Okay, it should be at Q, and it is a virtual it is a virtual image. So answer is actually A. Alright, so actually the light bulb would be here. The image of the light bulb would be here. Okay, at position Q. Okay, now and always remember that the image the image to the object will always form a perpendicular line with the mirror. Okay, so that is the key skill that you will need in this chapter. Number 8, mirror is tilted at an angle of 30 degrees to a bench. A ray of light is directed so that it hits the mirror at an angle of 20 degrees to the surface of the mirror. So we have an incident ray over here coming to the mirror, and then we will have a reflected ray going away from the mirror. Okay, so now what is the angle of reflection on the ray? So we are looking for this R. Now, based on the law of reflection, I is equals to R. Okay, so this is a very important relationship. Now, where is my I? It is the angle between the incident ray and the normal line. So this is actually I. Now I is 70, R must be also be 70. So this is actually a trick question. No matter how you tilt the mirror, the I must always be equals to the R. The incident angle of incidence must be equals to angle of reflection. That's number 8. Number 9, the diagram below shows a ray of light being reflected from a plane mirror. Which of the labeled angles are the angles of incidence and angle of reflection? So angle of incidence will be angle 2. Angle of reflection should be angle 3. Both of these must follow the normal line. Now the angle of incidence is due to the incident ray. Okay, incident ray. Right? Whereas the one that is leaving would be the reflected ray. Alright? Okay, so the angle of incidence is 2, angle of reflection is 3, so answer is just B. Okay, number 10, the image of a clock face as seen in the plane mirror is shown as below. What time does the clock face show? So actually we can, because we are looking at a laterally inverted image, so actually we can see this is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 inverted would be this, 5 would be like this, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Alright, so now this would be actually 1:35. Alright, so this is at 1:35 p.m. Okay, so this is the image in a plane mirror. Now B, a ray of light is reflected from a plane mirror as shown in the diagram below. So actually we can put in this normal line because we normally it is very important to include the normal line first. Now what is the angle of reflection? Here. Now before the R, we need to find what is the I. Now since I is equals to 90 minus 20, so we have 70 degrees. R must also be 70 degrees, equal angle. Okay. Number 2, the diagram shows a patient having her eyes tested. A chart with letters is placed behind her and she sees it reflected in a plane mirror. So the object of the patient is here, the object of the chart is here. So let us find where is the image of the patient. The patient will be here. Okay, and the chart will be behind her. Okay, chart image, the patient's image. Alright, now distance between the plane mirror to the patient will be 2 as well. Distance from the patient to the chart will be 3 meters as well. Okay, it will follow what the real life is because same distance away from the mirror. Now how far away is the image of the chart from the mirror? So from the chart, image of the chart to the mirror would be 3 meters plus 2 meters, so this would be 5 meters away. How far away from the patient will the image of the chart seem to be? So from the patient to the image of the chart will be 3 plus 2 plus 2, 7 meters. Okay, 7 meters apart. Question 3, the diagram below shows the position of the image I formed by a plane mirror of an object O. So, and they already draw the light rays, okay, sourcing from O. So what do we need to do is we're going to extend our light rays. Okay, extend our light rays such that we will hit the mirror so that we can see roughly how is it being reflected. Okay, extend the light rays and extend the light rays. Okay, I don't think the second one is possible, but I'll just do it then. Okay, and we imagine this to be a mirror and we extend this. Now in the real case this doesn't happen, yeah. Okay, so what happens is we can link together to the eye. Okay, we just link the eye to the point of incidence, and at the point of incidence it will be reflected back. Okay, in the same way we can link from the image eye to the point of incidence. Okay, and it will be reflected back in this manner. Okay, so this is how you will see the reflection. Now eye is a virtual image. Explain the meaning of a virtual image means that eye cannot be, or the image cannot be formed on a screen. So this is what we mean by a virtual image. Okay, so there you go. All the questions discussed under the reflection worksheet. Alright, thank you. Have a nice day of studying. Bye.